Good morning, you guys. It is about a week post show, and I'm just on a morning walk because my cardio got cut a significant amount. So I don't do cardio on 2 days of the week, and my cardio sessions are pretty short, but I do like to get in a little bit of movement before I eat. I feel like it helps with my morning routine and digestion. So we're on a little bit of a walk. I don't work today. And another thing is my body's been so used to waking up so early to get in my fasted cardio that I am just up now, and it's 7:09. But I've been up since like 6. So here we are. I thought I would just take this opportunity to chat a little bit about how I'm feeling post-show. I think like on my show day video, which I have not edited yet, I plan on doing that today. I kind of sat down and talked about like my emotions right after show, and I feel like I missed a bunch of stuff because I was just talking out of the height of everything, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I feel like now is a great time to kind of go over how I'm feeling about the show, about my prep, and about my reverse so far. So let's start with the reverse. It's been a week almost. And I feel good. Like, this is the most in control I have felt after a show. And I feel like it might be because of a combination of reasons. So I had check-ins yesterday, my first post-show check-in. I am not somebody who stays like 1 to 2 pounds above stage weight, like weeks after show. That is not me. I feel like I hold on to water pretty easily, so I definitely feel like under my skin there is a layer of water there, which I have been flushing out by eating on plan and drinking my water. This morning I woke up 2 pounds lighter than I did yesterday. So, the water is coming off. It'll be fine. Like I was saying, I have felt the most in control this post show that I have ever felt before. And I think I said it in one of my prep videos that I was less food focused this year. I didn't have as many cravings. I think my main things that I wanted to eat, I ate them post show. Like, I really wanted a cookie, and even so, it wasn't like I was dying for a cookie. And then I wanted barbecue, which we did go get barbecue. And then the next day we had Italian food, pizza and pasta, and that was another one of my things that I really wanted. And I had a good meals, and I came home and I just wanted to be on track. I wanted to nourish my body with whole foods, and that's exactly what I did, and that's exactly what I have been doing. So my food got upped yesterday, post check-ins. My coach is happy with the way things are looking. It's 1 week post show, so there's that. But yeah, so I think being less food focused during my prep has definitely helped me post show. And also, I literally had a burger, fries, and muffin every single week from 8 weeks out and on, minus once. And then I had a burger, fried muffin the day before the show, and then I had a burger on the morning of the show with fries. So I feel like that also really helped because I don't want no burgers or fries anymore. Like, I'm pretty burnt out from that. Never thought I would say that. Sorry, so there are people walking in. I don't want to be all up in their business. Back to what I was saying. I think, like, I said it in my last video too, I just didn't get snacks from the grocery store, and so like I don't have temptations in my house. Like last year, I loaded up on snacks. It was just like a bunch of like chocolate that I would like sneak in through the day, or like, okay, I did have Pop-Tarts last year, like a box. I bought a huge box of Pop-Tarts. So like that's not helpful post-show to have that just sitting in your house. So yeah, and even now when I go to the grocery store, like I don't feel the need to stock up on snacks, or like I don't walk up and down the aisles and look at the things that I can't have. Just because, like, first of all, I like my meals. I enjoy eating them. They taste good. And I feel better. I don't feel oily and sluggish when I eat on my meal plan. Yes, if you saw my full day of eating one day, or day one of my reverse, I do make some macro swaps here and there. However, I still choose foods that will nourish my body, fuel my body, and as lame as some people might make it sound, I like feeling like that. I don't like feeling like garbage after eating garbage. So take with that what you will. But I'm proud of myself for how I've been handling it post-show. Mentally, I'm in a really good spot. I'm okay with putting on weight. Like, I want to put on weight, and it's kind of crazy because I have been 135 before in my life, like in college, and my body did not look like this at all. And my perception on how much like I should weigh has definitely changed a bunch. Like, I think my highest weight in college when I was swimming was 155, and now if I'm 155, I'm pretty darn lean. Which before, if I was 155, I was not that lean. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to also talk a little bit more about my prep in general. So Sebastian and I did a 16-week prep after a 4-month, we did a 16-week prep, so 4 months after a 3.5-month off season. So it has not been a lot of time, but I did grow a good amount in my off season. And I think that was because I was not afraid to push food. Sebastian was not afraid to push food on me, and I committed to the food. I ate what I was supposed to eat. I did not miss meals. I would bring my meal prep out with friends too, or I would make like pretty accurate swaps if we were going out to eat. So yeah, I did not really push food. I really grew a lot. Like, I was 130, 128 on stage last year. And most of, like, when I was 135, 136 on stage this year, that was like, from peak week, I had dropped like 4 or 5 pounds. Going into peak week, I was 141. So all that like water was like 5 pounds. And I was significantly leaner this year than I was last year. I grew a lot. I'm really proud of that. And that's why I'm not afraid to push food again, because I know that each phase of this bodybuilding journey, if you will, has its purpose. And I think that when people saw that I had put on body fat, and they were kind of just like, there were a lot of mean people out there, I'm not gonna lie. People doubted me. People said that I had put on too much weight in the off season, that like I would need way longer than a 16-week prep, X, Y, and Z, inserting their own opinions that were not asked for. And I think the reason why we were able to prep in 16 weeks is because, first of all, I had put on lean tissue under the fat, which makes it so that when like you lose a little bit of fat, you really start to see the muscle mass underneath, and losing like 5 pounds, maybe it looks like you lost 10 pounds because your muscles are just bigger. They push up against your skin a little bit more. But yeah, that is kind of the result of losing or shedding the body fat after you've put on good lean muscle tissue. So I will say that is all I'm going to say about the people who doubted me. But it was a really smooth prep. I did not have any injuries this year. I did not get sick this year. Everything was smooth sailing. And I mean, prep is hard, don't get me wrong. And I had my days, I had my highs and lows. But I remember telling Sam, my friend Sam, which if you saw our back day video, we were talking on that day. I think I was 4 weeks out, and I was like, I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop because it can't be this smooth. It can't be this easy. Not easy, but it can't be like in previous preps, I would feel way more fatigued or way more food focused. I would just be having a lot harder of a time. And I was anticipating that. And I was like, okay, so when is that going to hit me? And I was kind of just like waking up every day being like, oh, okay, I still feel okay. And it was a pleasant feeling. And, I mean, I did have my nerves. I did have my doubts. I'm not saying I was perfect, but it was a much smoother prep. And then getting to my show, everything went smoothly. It was just a good experience. And I remember I was nervous before my show, don't get me wrong. I did not want to let anyone down. I did not want to. So like I was saying, there are a lot of people who did a lot for me and supported me throughout this prep, and I just didn't want to let anyone down. And I felt that pressure a little bit, and I was nervous, and my friends and family kind of helped me keep my head on straight. I really hope that this mic is working and that you can't really hear all that background noise, because I'm not going to tell you actually where I live, but there are a lot of trucks nearby. So it's kind of loud. So I did feel nervous, but I do remember feeling just so at peace just going to bed. That night, I knew I had put in the work, and whatever was going to happen the next day was going to happen. And I woke up the next day. I felt good. I felt calm. Everything just went so smoothly, and I could not be more grateful for the people who helped make that happen. So that's my whole how did prep go reverse diet update. I still feel like, talking emotion-wise, I still feel like it's not real. Like, who let me be a pro? I don't know. I just feel like I have been in the sport for 2 years. I'm still pretty fresh, and it's just so unreal to me that this had happened. So it's still sinking in, even though it's been a week. And I think my friend told me, he was like, oh, it's gonna sink in when you start prep for your pro debut, trust me. So whenever that might be, I feel like it will be really actually real then. But I'm just waiting to get judges' feedback and going to rework my split. Like I said previously, Sam helps me with my workouts and training program. So once I get that feedback, we can kind of get back to the drawing board in regards to that. And I'm thinking the judges are going to say a little bit more conditioning, just a touch, and a little bit more back width. Because my legs are kind of thick, like wide. So to have an upper body that kind of matches that, I need a little bit more width, and then it's going to make my waist look smaller and a better taper, better shape. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to finish up this walk and go back home. I know I've been on a stock cold brew fix, but I have been inspired to try my Nespresso again. So we're going to try making a shaken espresso when I get home. We'll see if that works. But the plan is for today to have my meal. I'm going to go home, make meal one, go train. Today's a back day. Go train and then go to the grocery store. That's one thing about, actually, it doesn't matter if I'm in prep or not. I'm just always at the grocery store. But I'm going to go to the grocery store, and then I have an IV appointment. So I started working with this company called NaviHealth, and they offer like a lot of recovery tools and services. So I'll take you guys with me for that. Just getting an IV drip for tripping over the sidewalk for recovery purposes. And I'm going to get a B12 shot as well. And we can fill you in on more of what all that does when I'm there with I think it's a nurse practitioner. And we can kind of talk more about that. And then I have a lot of client stuff to catch up on as well. So I will be doing that today. But yeah, you can see my face is not sunken in anymore, which we love that. We love not looking like a skeleton, and we love not having, you can kind of still see them, but gills when I chew. So I'm excited for this off season. I'm excited to grow and keep working towards my goals. That is pretty much it. Like, just filled with excitement and gratitude. I don't know really how else to put that. Thank you guys for watching me rant for the past, I don't know, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm sorry if it was boring, just listening to me talk. But anyways, hopefully the rest of the day is a little bit more exciting for you guys to follow along. And yeah, I will catch you guys for my attempt at making a shaken espresso. Okay, so we're back home. I'm gonna try doing the shaken espresso. Okay, so we have a couple different sleeves here. I'm gonna do this one because it's the last one. And I remember I haven't done an espresso in so long, but I remember I like this one, and that's why there's only one more. So I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so we have all the ingredients here. I got my espresso. I got a shaker. It's my cup. And we're gonna go for like a brown sugar shaken espresso dealio here. So I'm gonna put in a little bit of brown sugar. I'm using the Truvia brown sugar. It's 0 calories. Put in a little bit of cinnamon. And I think I'm gonna do a little squeeze of this vanilla sweet drops right and into the shaker it goes. All right, shake this bad boy up. All right, moment of truth. Actually, this is not the moment of truth. Okay. And I'm just gonna top it off with some unsweetened almond milk. All right. Give it a little stir. Now, moment of truth. Why haven't I been doing this? This is literally the brown sugar shaken espresso from Starbucks, just not $1 million. All right. Now that we have a new coffee fixation, I have to go get more Nespresso pods. And I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get like blonde, the Starbucks blonde ones, or if Nespresso has like blonde roast, because I like blonde roast better. But my mind is blown. I thought I didn't like shaken espressos. I think it was just that one time somebody from Starbucks like effed it up, and I was like, no more. All right, so new coffee fixation. I'm gonna make my meal one, and then go train. Yeah. Okay, so I have my meal one here. Same thing as always, 2 eggs. I got my oats. I made peach oats today again. But now we get 70 grams of oats. Everything else is the same measurement. And of course, my newly discovered shaken espresso. So good. Okay, so I'm gonna have this meal, train back. I don't know if I'm gonna film it yet for this. We will see. I don't know. Do you guys like seeing workout clips, or is that kind of just like boring? Let me know. But we're gonna do that, and then we got kind of a busy day, but not stressed about it. Okay, I'm back. It's been a little bit letting all the food digest. I am now going to the gym. Gym fit, civil, shirt, TLF, sports bra, and you can't see it, but I'm wearing civil shorts as well. Code Elena10 saves you at checkout if you decide to buy anything civil. Today's pre-workout stack is going to be this mango green tea from Boa Tea. Yeah, my caffeine intake has been through the roof lately because I feel like I have been watching my caffeine intake for so long that now that I'm done with prep, and not that like you should just like throw out all your health markers during the off season, but now I feel like I can be a little bit looser with it So I have my coffee. Usually I would have like a stim-free pre-workout, but I was feeling this and I really like this flavor. So we're gonna go with this. Yeah, this one's my favorite one. They just restocked the peach soju one. That one is really good too, but that one is extra strength or like extreme whatever, like high stim, that's what it's called, high stim pre-workout, and I simply don't need that. This one though is 125 milligrams of caffeine for one scoop, and I only did one scoop because I don't need that much caffeine. But it's got L-citrulline, beta-alanine, pink Himalayan pink salt, and just a couple other things like L-theanine, L-tyrosine. But this blend is a good blend, in my opinion. And then we are going to go in with some creatine as well. I think I mentioned in previous videos, I just get the cheapest one from Vitamin Shop. They're all the same. And then glutamine. Yeah, that's the pre-workout stack. I don't need much for a pre-workout. Honestly, I could go without pre-workout, but this just tastes so good. In my little boba tea protein shaker cup. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have a creamy for tonight that I made yesterday, and I haven't had the boba tea creamies in a while because I feel like they're better with almond milk base instead of water, or like half and half. And I wasn't having almond milk during prep, and now that I am. I have a taro one in the freezer, so I'm excited for that tonight. You can use code Elena to save boba tea protein. They have pre-workouts, proteins, protein cereal. They have a taro one. And then they also do like toppings, so like boba pearls and like little popping bubbles. But yeah, cheers. I'm gonna go hit back. Yeah.
We've been working here all night long. Let me see if I could give you better. Even when I'm far and gone, I know you're working for it. We've been working here all night long. Let me see if I could give you better. Even when I'm far and gone, I know you're working for it. 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 Fucking with the baller. She just want them dollars. Know what it is when I call her.
Okay, so we just got done at the gym. My air conditioning in my car is on 1000 because it's It's so hot outside. It's 96 degrees outside. I am gonna go to the grocery store now. Get a couple of things and then head home and eat. I can't think right now. But yeah, all in all, a great workout. It feels good to like have the energy to be able to enjoy workouts. And I know that like, yes, I'm getting more food now, but my energy's still not like at 100% of what it could be. So just knowing that like in a month or two I'm gonna feel even better than this makes me happy, because I like training and I like pushing weight, and I like, that's the part of bodybuilding that I enjoy the most. So it's gonna be fun to be able to do that again. My strength is still obviously not there. It's literally been a week, but just like going to the gym and not feeling like I want to die, or not feeling like I want to go in and just get out as quick as possible, it feels good. So yeah, gonna go to the grocery store, like I said. Probably not gonna take y'all with me in there, just because I get overwhelmed in grocery stores anyways with the amount of stuff I have to like hold. I don't like holding things. So I did a grocery haul a couple of days ago, which that's another YouTube video that will be posted, so y'all don't need to really see that again. Steamed foods, just more of it. But yeah, gonna go do that. Excited for the rest of the day. Just getting things done. I like being productive, and today I plan on being super productive. I will catch you guys later, probably when I go for my IV infusion thing, and we'll talk about we'll talk more about like what I'm doing and how it's helpful for recovery and things like that. So I'll catch you guys for that. Alright guys, so we are now at Nava Health. I am doing an IV today, kind of just like a post-show recovery, kind of get things back to normal. So I did blood work first and make sure everything is good to go for the IV treatments, and then I am doing the, I think, peak performance bag today, with B12, and I am gonna have somebody explain it to you guys, because I'm not the best person for that. But we're just chilling here for a little bit, and we'll get more info to you guys shortly. Okay guys, this is Rebecca. She's a nurse at Nava Health, and she's gonna tell you guys a little bit more about what I'm doing.
So you're receiving the Peak Performance IV, which is perfect for athletes. It has the perfect combination of amino acids and nutrients to give your body the help recovering from workouts. Okay, so on top of the amino acids, this IV also has vitamin C, potassium, vitamin B complex, vitamin B12, and magnesium. So it's really good in recovering athletes from after workouts.
Okay, so something that's also really cool about Nava is that they carry supplements. They have a bunch of stuff. The stuff that I personally use that they carry is liver support. Give me 1 second. Glutathione I've used before. I'm not currently using it, but it definitely helped me with digestion and bloating. L-theanine, glucose support would be really good for the off season. I do take inositol, berberine, and then that's obviously multivitamin. And then, let's see what else. Digestive enzymes, I use these especially in the off season or when I have refeeds during prep, to help move everything along. And then here, curcumin is a really good one. So they got liquid and the pill ones. And then for sleep, magnesium is, I take magnesium every day. That's really cool to see that they carry all these supplements, basically everything that I need here, which I wasn't aware of. But yeah, that is all. I'm gonna head on home and catch you guys later. Okay, so I just got home from Nava Health. I'm having my next meal. It is just ground turkey, 150 grams of rice, and 50 grams of avocado that I made into like a guac. It was a really good experience. Everyone there is super nice. It was my first time there trying out just like the different services that they have. But I did my IV, I did blood work like I said earlier. They're very thorough. So I met with like a nurse practitioner before everything. We went over my whole medical history, all the supplements I'm taking, what I'm looking for, and things like that. So I'm really excited to start working with them. Like I showed you guys, they also carry supplements, so that's very cool too. The contract is pending right now. I will probably have a code with them, and if you use the code, you can use it on the supplements, you can use it on services. I think it's 10% off, and I'll insert my code whenever I get it. But yeah, I really enjoyed my experience there. I will let you guys know how I'm feeling with the IVs later on, but they also offer like massages, acupuncture, cupping. They do like aesthetics too, so like Botox or hormone therapy, or you can just go and get your blood work there too. So very versatile. I really enjoyed the IV there. They got a massage chair. But I'm gonna have this meal and then cook a lot of food for the rest of this week. And then I got client stuff to do, so I'll check back with you guys later. Okay guys, last meal of the night is my Ninja Creamy. It's my taro from Boba Tea Protein. Again, you can use code Elena if you would like to try out their stuff and support me. Saves you money too. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of leave off with one last thing that I think has been helping me through this reverse, is that in previous years, I would stress about every little thing that I was eating, whether it be 5, 10, 15 calories. And I have learned through this prep that the body will follow where the mind goes. So the more you stress about every little thing you're doing and how it might affect your weight or things like that, your body is going to follow. I felt like in previous reverses, like no matter what I did, I would just put on weight so quick. But this year, like, I'm okay with putting on weight, and I'm not stressing about every little tiny thing that I'm doing, and I think that has been doing me very well. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. To anyone out there struggling with a reverse or going through a reverse and you feel like you need help, my DMs are always open. You can leave a comment below. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Again, as always, if you did, like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.